Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today's update here for VeChain. We are trading at 0.03266. 24-hour volume, we are down 11%. Market cap, we are up 0.18%. Heading over to the chart here, I've got it laid out nicely here for our day. Again, we can see this crossover of this trend that we're going consolidating sideways, and we see this really strong bullish candlestick that we had previously yesterday. One of the things I wanted to point out on our daily chart is our moving averages. So we have our 20 moving average at the bottom and our 100 moving average, which is this green line, which can potentially be a golden cross, which will in fact push the price for VeChain even higher. Now, it's only if they do cross over as the smaller moving average line crosses over a bigger moving average line, then we can be able to evaluate it there. But we do see very, very close here. So I believe in the next 2 to 3 days, we're going to see that cross. I'm hoping we do see it to work in our favor. Now, going into immediate short term or 4 hours, again, this chart's going to look a little bit different because what we have added additionally, aside from our moving averages, is these session volume profile indicators. And normally how this works is we're going to be using our POCs, which is these red lines here. And essentially what this means is a good resistance line, a good support line, depending on where the price is. We're going to pair it with a few indicators as well. So right already, you guys, we can see that the momentum of our MACD on a 4-hour indicator or 4-hour time frame is slowing down. Not only that, but we can see on our RSI we are considered to be oversold. We see a crossover of our two lines, our K and our D line, but it is narrowing up here. So we got 15 and 16. Not essentially, yes, we are considered to be oversold. However, not an opportunity for us to buy in because we haven't seen that crossover just yet. So price can actually come back down even more until we see that crossover. But the price won't move as quickly in a reversal moment until we get a reverse from here, or sorry, not a reverse, a strong momentum indicating it's more in the green. Now we're going to go quickly through our 3 hours, 2 hours, and 1 hour to kind of see where the price is at. We can again see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars already showing the trend is slowing down. We can take a look here and we can see momentum itself is hitting resistance, coming down to support. So it's doing this consolidation sideways. Because the trend is over, it's going to catch itself on support. It's going to hit or cap off at resistance unless we actually see bigger momentum. Then it would actually break through that resistance line, but that's not what we're seeing. We're seeing the complete opposite of the trend actually slowing down. We can see our POC here in these two different sessions was actually treated as a good support in these two candles, and this POC here as well was pretty close to the POC that we have currently right now. We can see in this session here, the POC here is going to be a next area where price is going to be treated as a good support in this price area, okay? Going into immediate short term for 2 hours, what we can see again considered to be overbought at this peak here as the trend was slowing down. Of course, we don't have enough momentum to push through that particular resistance line, so price came down. Of course, we're looking like the trend is going to cross over. So if it crosses over, price right now where it's seeing is near support. So it's most likely going to cross over here, saying that we're in the bear market and we're going to come down and we're going to lose support. Here, 1 hour, still considered to be oversold. However, not a strong signal. Price can still move down, or sorry, the RSI can still move down. Again, huge momentum in the bear market. That's why price consolidated sideways. It wasn't as strong to penetrate through support numbers. So where does this all lead us? Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. So we know for a fact that 2 time frames was already heavily in the bear market. We know we're consolidating sideways. We know that price is going to move fairly quickly here because we see the Bollinger Bands are expanding. And when we have expanding Bollinger Bands, it means higher volatility. We know for a fact that these candlesticks itself is quite big. That means, again, bigger volatility. Price is going to move fairly quickly here. So price is going to retrace downwards as the trend for the bulls in the 4-hour time frame and the 3 as well is lightening up. So price is going to come back down. If we can take a look again where our POC areas are, we're quite close to that area. We're not going to hold the POC area any much longer. So we're actually going to expand this fib chart that we have, and POC right here in the next session that we can see, this session and this session was near the 50%. Not a lot of people look at 50%, but we know this area generated a lot of sales buying and selling, that it's a higher confluence area. So if price does come back down drastically, depending on the trend itself, we may actually be found near the 50%. Now, this is close to our 20 MA, which is this gray line, and our and our 50% or 50 MA as well. If we are going to get that golden cross on the 1 day, then we may actually see price come back down closer to the 50 and then come back up again. So that is hopefully going to be our golden number and our golden cross that we're going to see on VeChain in the future here. But all signs for myself, in my opinion, the price is going to come back down. Where it might come back down, it might be the 50, depending on how strong the current is. Of course, we might come back down to the 61% here. So that's my video for VeChain, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.